Hey guys, how are you doing today? Kenny Stahl here. Welcome back to another video on this channel. I want to spend a little bit of time sharing with you what's on my mind at the moment and give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I'm planning to do in the future with the videos on this channel. First things first, I went to the store this weekend and I bought myself a new camera. So now I can go out and I can record myself vlogging. I can just carry this in my pocket. It's small enough to fit in my pocket and just carry it around with me. Record myself on the go. So look for some vlogs in the future showing you a little bit of some personal stuff, or at least just a change of scenery. The other thing that's on my mind is that I've always struggled with this. I think I've mentioned it before, but it's really kind of been an issue at the moment where I don't really know what my channel is supposed to be, and that's a very difficult thing for me because I imagine myself here sitting in front of this camera sharing stuff with all of you, and I imagine myself as having a job, and that job is to number one, be myself, but number two, provide you with something, whether that's entertainment, whether that's relatability, whether that's useful advice that you can use in your life, whether that's just a little bit of boost of motivation when you're feeling down. I don't know what my purpose is, and that's a very frustrating thing for me to deal with. I also have jealousy issues, huge jealousy issues where I look at the channels bigger than mine. I look at the channels that are even the same size as mine, and I realize that, I'm not doing everything the way that others do it, and it's very hard to feel good about what I'm doing when I see that there's so much more that I could be doing that other people are doing that's much, much more appealing and better. So figuring out my message, figuring out my basic strategy as to what am I going to do with this channel. And here's kind of where I think I'm at the moment. Where I think I'm at is it's hard to really understand for myself what my problem is. I struggle with loneliness. Okay, got it. I've struggled with social anxiety. Okay, got it. I've struggled with depression. Okay, got it. But with the depression, I've gotten better. Or maybe I never really had depression to an extreme extent, so it only lasted for a short period of time, and it might not be the most relevant thing on my mind at the moment because I've gotten better. So maybe the question that I think I'm trying to answer is, okay, I know what it's like to be depressed. I know what it's like to be lonely. I know what it's like to have social anxiety. I know what it's like to be shy. I know what it's like to be lazy. I know what it's like to be all of these things. But the question on my mind is, how do I use the fact that I know what it's like to be in these situations and use that to actually provide something useful for you and the future people that will subscribe to this channel? That is what is on my mind. I have the problem. I can identify the problem. I can identify the things that you might relate to me with. And it's just like I don't know where to go from there. I don't know how to make good videos that kind of tie in all these different things. Because to be honest with you, to be really honest with you, although I listed off a few topics there, in the bigger picture, what I'm concerned about is how to make sure that you and me and anybody can live a life that is meaningful, where you're happy, where you feel fulfilled, where you love yourself, where you love other people, where you're constantly improving, where you're able to make a difference in society, follow your passion, follow your dreams, never give up, do something like that. And it's so difficult to be this incredible version of yourself when you're stuck at that point, and that low point could be depression. That low point could be you just don't know how to really open up around people. Maybe you can't get a girlfriend or you can't get a boyfriend or whatever, and you're at that point where that's all you can think about. And for me, it's like, okay, yeah, I can help you kind of work through some of the mental stuff as far as your perception, your mindset. You know, and that might actually help you a lot in getting the things that you really need to get right now. Maybe you're focusing on relationships and you want to get through that. What I see, and this is how I believe that I have the ability to really be a somewhat of a leader or a thought leader in this aspect in relation to you, is I really see the potential that everyone has, that you have, beyond these problems that you might be looking at right now. So for me, it's how can I make you a better person? So yeah, sure, you can get the boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever you're trying to get at the moment, but beyond that, you're going to have a more just incredible life beyond that in every aspect you can. Financially, mentally, relationship-wise, career-wise, just every aspect, happiness, stuff like that. And, you know, I guess, honestly, I've been feeling a little bit down lately, at least today, maybe not even recently. I've been feeling fine recently, but for some reason today I've just been having a rough day, and you know, I've been feeling like the task is too overwhelming for me to do all that, and it's hard for me to figure everything out, and I really do feel I'm gonna get emotional right now. I really do feel like just wanting to quit, or not quit, but like I want to just cry because it's overwhelming, and it's so different. It's a feeling I have, you know. It's not a real desire. It's just a feeling of it's too hard, and you know. I wish I had more support from people, like, because this is a lot for me to take on by myself, and I think that might be why I'm getting emotional. I am crying. Alright. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just feeling it. I got the feels. That's the thing. I don't... I tear up every once in a while. I am tearing up right now, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. I'm tearing up. It happens. And at this point, it is something that I can just kind of laugh off, because I've been through this so many times where I just start crying. I've gotten emotional, sad, depressed, feeling hopeless. And at this point, it's just like, I'm so... It's gonna sound terrible. I'm so dead inside that it's like numb, and I really don't care if I'm crying and emotional, because I'm used to it, and I know it's me, and I know it's not a big deal. But before, I would probably make a bigger deal about it than I do now, because now I've grown, and I don't know. I really want to get out and use this camera, you know. I want to record myself, walk around with it in front of me. How do I do this? Be like, there we go. Be like this. Record myself. Do vlogging like that. So give me some ideas of what you want me to do. Get out of the house more. Show you guys some stuff out in public, or outside at least, doing some stuff. The video quality might be a little worse on this, but let's be honest, it wasn't really that great in the first place. Let me know what you want from this channel. Let me know what you want from me. I need a hug right now. Give me a hug in the chat, in the comments, whatever. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me. This is like a therapy session, and it's pretty helpful, to be honest with you. I don't want to let you go. You know how you sometimes don't want to let the person go on the other end, but you know you have to? I don't want to let you go right now, because I need you. Alright, I'm going to let you go. Bye. Bye, guys. I love you all.